Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Part-Time IT Investor. Today is 29th of March, Sunday. I hope you had a really good weekend. So without wasting time, let's quickly start on our video. As you can see from the thumbnail, uh, it shows that I warned you about this, which I'm talking about the Friday market. So I created a video on Wednesday which specifically talk about the false breakout which Nifty is giving, and the main criteria to identify the false breakout was ADX indicator, which I've explained in detail in that video. If you're not seen that video, please go ahead and check that out. So, so based upon that early analysis, I was able to take a decision for, and it saved my capital on Friday. So if you are also a subscriber of our channel, I hope that would have helped you to save your critical capital on Friday as well. Because many retail traders ended up buying a call on Wednesday, hoping that it's a bullish reversal. Okay, but ADX was not showing the strength and trend towards the bullish side. Now, what next? So another thumbnail which I'm highlighting today is this: beware of monthly expiry. So why? Because we have two holiday, okay, in next week, plus we have monthly expiry, plus it is also financial year ending for year 2025, due to which many people will do the tax loss harvesting. So tax loss harvesting is a separate concept which I will explain in another video. But due to all this factor, next week can be really volatile. So please be aware of the volatility in the market and take your position accordingly. So without wasting time, let's move to my sensible profit, okay, and loss statement. So if you see, market fell by 2% on Friday, and somewhere around on Tuesday end of the day, okay, or Wednesday, I was in minus 3k loss. Then even after market fell by 2% on Friday, why I am in loss of 5,236? So don't be alarmed, guys, okay? It's absolutely fine. So first step which I did is used my AI beta calculator to calculate how many option I need to sell in order to hedge my portfolio. So there are two methods. One is simple bear call spread. Then the second one is ratio spread. So I have sold ratio spread. If you wanted to hedge your portfolio by buying option, so generally you will buy put option 2 days in future. Sorry, 2 months in future. The current position which I'm having is ratio spread, which is tipping it around 24k. So if you see, I'm having a huge margin of around almost 1,200 points. So even though market was bullish on Wednesday, so that led to the spike in IVs. Okay, spike in IV as well as premium of option. So what happened, guys? The since it's a monthly contract, so any spike in option premium, okay, is not compensated heavily by decay, which is delta. But now already Saturday Sunday has gone. I'm expecting a gap down opening on Monday due to geopolitical situation. Like rupee has fallen to around 95 rupees per dollar. Crude oil prices has gone above $100, and wartime situation is not that good. So considering all this factor, I'm expecting a gap down, and that will reduce my MTM loss, and I can end up in profit starting Monday. But as I explained you earlier, it can be really volatile next week. Okay, since my range is very wide, almost 1,200 points, and it's a monthly hedging strategy. So I'm having lot of time to book profit on this position. All right. So now the million dollar question, what are we expecting for Monday? To do this analysis, let's quickly go ahead and check it on chart. So here are we on our Nifty 50 chart. So as you can see guys, I will highlight this area. So there was a drop in prices, okay, but I also saw that ADX was also falling, okay, on 30 minutes chart. So if I wanted to do a similar kind of checks, okay, I don't need to go that far in order to see in history. So we can see this week or these days, which is 20th of March. As you can see that market went up and it fell a bit and ADX was down. Similar was the case over here. Market was bit up and it fell down and went down and ADX was down. So next day, okay, next day we had a gap down opening. Market fell from 22,835 to 22,500. So almost 350 points. So it's not a peer-to-peer comparison, guys. It cannot be measured in terms of number of points it can gap up, gap down. So main intention here is to show you the behavior. Okay, so we are standing or our ADX is standing at the same point where we can expect it to go up and we can expect market to gap down and further continue its journey downward. So if we look at the critical support level, okay, based upon this and what we just discussed. So if gap down opens at around 22,500, okay, then next low of market is 22,000, which will get opened up. So please be careful in terms of taking the position because 22,000 is very low, guys, and PE of Nifty will be very low, which will make it attractive for the foreign investor as well as retail traders to start buying the Nifty 50 stocks. So I'll be expecting a candle like this. This will be a like great candle and it will be having a longer wick at the downside. Okay, and from here it will immediately get bought up. So that's my initial expectation, guys, and I'm already maintaining the bearish position, and my position is way forward around this level. So as long as it stays below 24K for whole month, I'm good with my hedge position. Even if I make 50% of profit on my hedge positions, then also I will exit my position. Okay. Now the question comes in, how did I calculate my hedge position? If you're new to my channel, okay. So let me take you to my free AI beta calculator tool. Okay, so here we are on a free Nifty beta calculator tool. So as you can see, this is free app, guys. You can open it in your mobile as well as on your laptop or tablet. If you see over here, okay, so there are some advanced strategies for which the passcode is Nifty 2026. All right, so this will open up the advanced strategy calculation, which is sell call spread. If you only wanted to have and purchase an insurance to hedge your portfolio, you can also calculate the number of puts which is to be bought. Okay, so I'm kind of income kind of guy, okay, where I also wanted to hedge my portfolio, but I don't wanted to pay the premium of it. So that's where this peer call spread strategy come into picture. Excuse me. So if you see our current Nifty lot size is 65 and I want it to be super safe. That's why I'm selecting a delta of my option strategy around 0.15. So this you can check in your sensible. If you want to know more in detail, please go ahead and check my part 2 video, okay, in the channel. I will tag it. So for the reference purpose, I have already uploaded my holding portfolio to calculate it. Okay, it's not uploaded yet, guys. Just let me upload it. All right, it's done now. So I'm calculating the hedge. So what you will see, it will show that analysis is complete. Okay, and what it is showing that due to high VIX, okay, so crash mode is activated. So in crash mode, we have a separate set of calculation. So what it is showing that for every 1% fall in Nifty, my portfolio will fall by 1.75%. And if I ask the same to Gemini, what Gemini needs to say about my portfolio, it is saying portfolio stance is aggressive and high risk. Okay. So how I'm protecting my portfolio, I will not go to the stock and beta calculation, guys. You can refer my older videos. All right. So it is showing that I need to sell almost 6 lot over here to hedge my portfolio, and the delta of my strategy will be around 0.15. This is just a short overview, guys. For the detailed video, you can go ahead and check my part 2 video of Nifty beta calculator. I will again pin the link of this app in my today's video. You can go ahead and check it out. So using this, I have already made a ratio spread. Either you can create a bear call strategy, but I prefer creating a ratio spread. And this ratio spread is giving me a huge range, almost around 1200 to 1300 points. And this will keep my portfolio safe for any downward crash. So that is my strategy, and that's how I'm protecting it. Now this is about a downward strategy. What about a weekend strategy? Okay. So this is my weekend strategy. So this also I have got in my older video, I think last week. So please go ahead and check that out. So this is a double candle spread. So last week I made almost 3,500 rupees over the capital of 81,000. Okay. So same thing I have deployed. I'm expecting another 3,000 bucks on Monday. So there's some criteria which I'm checking, and based upon that, I'm deploying the double candle spread every Friday and booking the profit on Monday. Okay. So based upon that, on Friday, condition seems to be suitable to deploy the strategy for the weekend theta decay, and we will see on Monday whether this strategy will again give us profit this week as well. So if you don't know the criteria, you can check my older video. I will pin a link to it, or rather, I will create a separate dedicated video for the strategy if you comment me or message me, and let's see how it performs on Monday. So I think that's it from my side, guys. So see you tomorrow in the evening. Please be careful. We have a month-end expiry, so market can be volatile. So please consult with your financial advisor and trade accordingly. See you tomorrow in the evening. Bye bye for now.